right, so here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, and man, if that's not saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight, TC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC. So you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the waters. You have done everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1 pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds, championship weight. Confidence is high that he will wrest the title away here tonight. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. You trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book, and the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev set to fight Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev!
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. As good a combination of speed and technique as there is in the lower weight classes, Demetrious Johnson back at it here tonight. And when you have as many weapons as this guy does, very difficult for the opposition to try to game plan and figure out what's coming back your way. Demetrious Johnson looking to get off to another fast start tonight.
Nice kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. Holy smokes! Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Islam Makhachev.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Making all these shots count. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Good kick to the body. While the opponent seemed to think he had shored up the takedown defense, it did not hold up there.
It may feel good in practice, but you don't know until the guys in front of you hit takedown attempt after takedown attempt. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. Beautiful transition.
All right, feet on the hips here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Makhachev. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Nice strike lands from the bottom part. He's got to be careful here.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush. They get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
And now he's got the back.
He's setting up a beautiful submission.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
All right, second round underway. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even controlling your body with his hand. And that's the detail that everybody's missing. He's sitting in that half guard, and his bottom half is securing his opponent. So his top half is moving. It's adjusting. He's posting his hand on his face, dropping elbows. When he's able to pull back, he's throwing his punches. There is a real intelligence in his approach to his ground and pound. It is truly, truly great to watch. It is unbelievable to watch a guy so skilled in such an important area of fighting.
All right, side control now.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Ground and pound strike there now.
North-south position.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there.
This is a terrible position.
Johnson's able to transition back to side control now.
Big ground and pound.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Johnson. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Johnson's right back to the full mount here. 2 rounds in the books.
Stop.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding, but if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
Oh.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Double leg here.
Nice pass.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm with the triangle now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. He's going to choke him. There it is.
Yeah, paging Alexio Olenek. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Islam Makhachev. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Johnson getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Final 30 seconds of this 3rd round. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Islam Makhachev. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat, brother. That was great. Good round. You controlled that round everywhere. Okay, you almost got that submission now. I need you to be a little bit sharper, okay?
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is the fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by DJ. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. It's work.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Makhachev's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Somehow, some way, he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Johnson's going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here.
Going very hard to try to finish this fight by heel hook. He has got to secure the leg and keep the hips past the knee.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Makhachev going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Makhachev's back in half guard.
Massive shot from the top. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Right to the knee on belly.
Final seconds here. Makhachev's back in full mount. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Listen, that was a great round. This round, I don't want you playing in his guard. I want you to pass his guard. I want you to get full side control position. He has no answer for you from side control.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense there.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaping. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Islam Makhachev. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
He blocked that punch.
Targeting the body with the kick now. That's as good a punch as he's thrown out.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect. Nice left change.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Islam Makhachev. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Johnson's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
right into side control. Good work from the top here by Johnson.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev.
Full side control now.
Under 30 seconds. Relentless pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-45, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Well, it is as hard a title to hold down as there is in the UFC, but mission accomplished for the champion here tonight. Congratulations, he is still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. You know the challengers are going to keep on coming, but this man is still the hunted, at least right now, at 155 pounds.